Testing 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing. That's probably a little loud. That's okay though. Hello, 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 hello. Looking at the audio levels, it should be okay. Loud and clear, thank you, Jade. Hope you're having a good one. Let's get you set up. Go ahead and promote this bad boy. Alright, I think I'm ready. Hello, Unskill. Hello, Akatu, rating with a party of 7. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Here are your players. We have 2 matches for you. Looks like they are getting warmed up. They look like they're waiting for me. So let me give them a seed so they won't be waiting anymore. Make Jesper here a little bigger. There we go. TegaMech is ready. TegaMech saying good luck, have fun. AV Lewis saying good luck, players. CTWC bronze bracket winner Eliwa. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a great Monday. We're gonna finish out this transition trainer game. Looks like 386, not too shabby. TegaMech bouncing about. Yo, Robin, how's it going? The gang's all here. Congratulations, Robin, on your green bracket victory yesterday. Making the top 4 for the CTM DAS Masters event. Looks like we have some seed input action from AvGeek, and looks like she is ready. So I'll count you down. Good luck and have fun, y'all. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'll be the bot myself sometimes. We got an S. We got a J. This is the DAS Champions League, and I am Arbaro. What do we got today? On the left side of your screen, out of the Kingdom of Sweden, NTSCPB, using DAS of 1.25 million, he's TegaMech. On your right, out of the United States of America, NTSCPB, with DAS of 1.26 million, previously a DAS main, still kind of a DAS main, but she has been steadying up on her rolling. She's AvGeek. 2 on the board for both players to start things off. Slight dig from AvGeek. Believe this is TegaMech's, also known as Jesper's, first match of the season. Yeah, first one of the season. Some players are halfway done. I believe it's an 8-match season. I should know the format of the tournament before I restream it. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta vibe with it. AvGeek so far having a pretty successful season. One win, 1 draw. So fairly early for her as well. 144 for TegaMech, 123 for AvGeek as she gets the vits. Hope you all are having a great Monday. I kind of just rolled out of bed a little bit. It's 10 a.m. here in Seattle. I've been up for a couple hours. Yesterday I restreamed Blue Scooty. He played Neko. His hair was a mess. Kid was sleeping in, enjoying his Saturday. A little bit of cleanup duty here for TegaMech. 220 for him, 216 for AvGeek, who will take the lead with that Tetris. We're almost halfway to 19, about 10 lines out. I kind of like... Recently I've been kind of really enjoying these pre-planned super shows. Someone else can do the scheduling, I just show up. A huge shout out to Hana for really just incredible work getting all the players scheduled, you know, finding times for them to play. They've been very active here and kind of keeping the DAS Champions League rolling smoothly. Or I guess not rolling smoothly, it's DAS. You know what I mean. TegaMech has retaken the lead here, 318 to 279. Still very close. Tetris and a half. Both these players made the playoffs. Wait, no, that was a lot. Yes, both these players made the playoffs last season. This is season 2 of the DAS Champions League. They actually faced each other in the playoffs. In the round of 16, Jesper took that one 4-1. Jade looking to have her revenge. Jesper would go on to beat Sharky in the quarterfinals and then get knocked out by Tristop in the semis. So he's looking to repeat that success. He also had a killer regular season. I can't find the table for that, but, you know. 479 for TegaMech, 441 for AvGeek. We're over 100 lines in. First time chat, Annie Shark. Hello, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great Monday. Annie Shark is a very prolific restreamer at Tetris for the non-pros, so huge thank you for her efforts there. TegaMech, good pace here, 532. Looking for a couple more. 488 for AvGeek. She's not too far behind. And A-Shark redeemed Dastris. I don't know what that is. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do when someone redeems that. Am I just supposed to say Das? I don't really... Someone please come in and explain what I'm doing here. Both players one Tetris away for the 19 transition. Both players getting up a little high, getting droughted. 517 for AV going again. She needs something to the left, and she's not going to get it. The J hangs. And TegaMech will take game number 1. GG's. A little bit of a drought right before the transition. Both players were playing well, but weren't really adjusting for it. But TegaMech will survive it, and he'll take game number 1. GG's. To your point, do you want to increment or re-roll? I guess I should have asked you before the set, but this is the point at which it matters. So we can increment if you want, or if someone has a strong pro re-roll stance, we can do that. Increment is best. All right, well, we will go the increment way. TegaMech says, I can't press the down button, so entering seeds is bad for me. Yeah, I remember I was at... I'll tell the story once I count these players down. Don't want to keep them waiting. Let's count you down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Classic Tetris Spot has decided to grace us with its presence once again. An L and a bar to start us off. When I was at the Jonas Cup, the first day we were doing side events. One of them was like a relay, you know, where you had to pass the controller around every time there's a Tetris, and I was judging it. I think Biggie Mac had a controller where she was like, you can't actually press up on this controller. It's great for rolling, but it doesn't go up and down. So please do not make us enter a really complicated seed. So I don't know how common that is. Eve C in chat, hello, cheering Jade on, welcome in, good to see you. First time chatter here on the Das Tetris channel. Jade does have an early lead here. She is at 91,000 points. Jesper at 72. Both these players, beloved longtime fixtures of the scene. There we go. TegaMech will nail that D-spin. A couple extra smart little burns, and he is clean again. He is in a little bit of a hole here early on. 77,000 for him, 136 for AvGeek. BBC famously organizer of the original Classic Tetris Level 12. There's a clean and Tetrising at the moment. So TegaMech, a little bit of a high dig. He's going to reopen as well, though, and he's going to get a bar. And that's going to be a Tetris, shaking his head a little bit, but he has the luxury of the head shake now that he is more or less clean. Not really been able to keep clean this game, though. And AvGeek is taking advantage, now has a 6-figure lead, 256 to 155, for about 50 lines in. This is a 2-match show. We're going to have Mirkos, or Mirker, if going off of how Vandy says it, versus Suichi right after this. So don't go anywhere. I mean, this is still the very early stages of this match. I just like letting you know what's coming up, you know? We're halfway through level 18. 286 for AvGeek. 210 for TegaMech after that Tetris. AvGeek about an 80,000 point lead. Hazel in chat saying, good morning, chat. I just woke up. Welcome to the internet. What time is it? You're in the UK, right? College. I had a bizarre sleep schedule in college. And there's a semester where I took nothing but Tuesday, Thursday classes. And I really only slept substantially every other night. I would sleep for like 14 hours. But every other night. Don't do this. It's not a good idea. 383 for AvGeek. 404 for TegaMech. 87 lines in. I just fell asleep at my uni library. Okay, there you go. So just a nice little nap. I tell you can hit in the books real hard. TegaMech has... No, he hasn't. I was going to say he's caught up a bit. No, he's actually just... He hasn't let the lead extend at all. It's still about 100,000 points. About 100 lines in. keep thinking about how the NES controller has functionally 6 buttons on it, right? 4 arrow keys, the A and the B. I don't know how often select and start actually get used in games, so I'm not going to count them. And I like how Tetris doesn't even use all of them. Like, he just doesn't use up. Anyway, we're about 10 lines away from the transition. AvGeek still with a substantial lead here. Lombard Tetris for AvGeek. She has a potential of, or more than a potential, all likelihood will get a 600k transition. When Terra, he uses it in the menu. Okay, sorry, nerd emoji. Excuse me. 571 for AvGeek. Looks like she will get cleaned up before the transition. TegaMech goes in with a 499. AvGeek just barely shy of the 600k, 597. We're off and running in post. AvGeek looking to get this stack down. Has a couple holes, but it's going to be a-okay. 605 for AvGeek. 528 for TegaMech Lombard Tetris. He's going to go up to 553, but AvGeek will fire right back. 80,000 point difference, level 20. Are you hating on the B button? I mean, you can just triple flip, right? Level 21 now. AvGeek holding on to this 80 to 100,000 point lead. Right now, it's a little bit extended, actually, as TegaMech trying to get himself out of the dig. Not too dangerous. It looks like he's already out of it. Going to take the triple, but he's falling further and further behind. 578 to 717. Big score for AvGeek. Hi, Wallband. How's it going? Wallband calling people nerds. He's a little reminding him that it takes one to know one. Literally an engineer. Here is AV's cam frozen. Whoops, let me refresh that. I mean, actually I can't refresh that because it looks like we'll get her to refresh it later. It's the same as the Tetris feed because we're playing via Twitch. And the Tetris is working, so it's not the entire thing that's frozen. 825 for AvGeek, 732 for TegaMech, who is starting to run out of room here. Level 25. AvGeek just playing very, very solid Tetris at the moment. Doesn't need to be too aggressive here. I think she knows it, though hasn't really had the occasion to have to play super safely. She does set up aggressively. Want Lombard Tetris, and she's going to go up to 895. TegaMech 777. Just that 100,000 point lead all game. AvGeek has just been protecting it successfully. Lombard Tetris into 27 with a 932. TegaMech up a little high, 783. Going to reopen that left side, but may not be able to do very much here. Has very little runway left and down like 150,000 points. Lombard Tetris for AvGeek, 970, not even into 28 yet. Now she's into 28, 973. One more bar for the max out. TegaMech set up center well, gonna get it. Lombard Tetris 861. There's a Tetris for AvGeek, and she's gonna max 1010. Unless TegaMech has a miraculous Andy like 1929 run. Oh, got a Tetris on 29. That was fancy. But AvGeek, phenomenal 18, phenomenal post, and she is going to max and even up the set. GG's. TegaMech, great game, but AvGeek could not be shaken. ILBCNU. I don't think I've seen you before. Or Dragonheart. GG's. Maybe you've been around this channel before. Well, I personally have not seen you, so welcome in. AvGeek, go ahead and try to refresh your cam. I believe you are frozen. Beautiful game. Lurker, it's my fan club. Oh wow, hell yeah. Jade has a fan club. Welcome in, everyone. Love to see people's fan clubs. You know. AvGeek, thumbs up. Looks like we can see her Tetrison, her Dassen on that Dogbone controller. Got a ready and a thumbs up from TegaMech. Love the thumbs up. We're just... when Sarah's saying, it feels so illegal being able to get out of like 14 high with rolling. You're right, it is against the law. Both players are ready. Let's count down for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. If you do it too much, the game will call the police on you. Be careful. A bar and J, I believe, or an L will start things off for us in game number 3. We're tied up 1 apiece. AvGeek couldn't handle a dry transition in game number 1, but more than made up for it, or I guess exactly made up for it, with an outstanding game number 2. TegaMech got the 900k, but AvGeek maxed it. Kind of the thing with DAS. Get into 1 dig on 18, fall 100,000 points behind, and if your opponent is on their game, you just can't catch up. My headphones are falling off of my head. Tie game here so far. 3 on the board for both players. You both took a double. Try a seed. We're going to have a little bit of a divergence here as TegaMech gets all fancy and takes a triple. Still no bar. One's finally going to come from both players, but they had their wells blocked. Oh, very rough sequence. AvGeek gonna get out of the resultant dig first. Ooh, and TegaMech a little bit of an early shift, very high for that T. In some trouble, blocks the well right before the bar comes. He's something to the left side, gets the quick tap of the J. Might survive this. I got another really clutch click tap. Oh my goodness. This is some Tetris. Cut that ass over. Oh, but can't get the square over. Oh no, a couple misdraws, but valiant effort from TegaMech. He's going to top out at 98,000 points. AvGeek good for game number 3. GG's. What an effort, though. Sweetchi in chat. Want to see some Sweetchi action? Stay tuned. What's the first digit? It is... Where's the freaking... Oh my goodness. Did the thing unpin itself? Let me go find it. I thought I pinned the... I incremented the wrong counter. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, both players are ready. Let's count down for game number 4. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris, you're right. I did increment the wrong counter. Sorry, I was. Thank you. We're going to go. AvGeek won that one. Thank you. All right, we're off. Is he in an L? They're playing the same pieces. Yeah, you're up 2-1. Okay, sorry. When you said counter, I just, for some reason, my brain went immediately to the seed. Like, okay. I don't know. I just, you know. Mine goes in interesting places sometimes. 2 on the board for both players to start things off. Welcome in, everyone. 24 viewers. Not too shabby. For a Monday morning. Thank you for joining us. Kind of like these. I guess it's not morning for most of the viewers. They're probably in Europe. I like these morning streams here in Seattle. It's fun to see a lot of international matchups. I did a Sunday morning stream yesterday for matchups. Every single one was a US player against a European player. And we're continuing the trend here. We have an American versus a Swede. Error says, I'm an AvGeek believer. Sorry to my fellow Scandinavian. I'm sure Jesper will understand. AvGeek and Jesper more or less tied up here. Both have a couple skins to take, and they're going to take them like professionals. AvGeek up a little bit high, but she will be okay. Nice triple. More or less tied up here, 155 to 153, 40 lines in or so. We're getting a bar, kind of in a theme of this set. The droughts are bountiful and poorly timed. Lombard Tetris for AvGeek. Jesper will fire as well. Close one here. We're almost halfway to 19. 229 to 232. Can't get a whole lot closer than that. No players just firing away here. A little bit of a slowdown here for TegaMech. Going to get the pieces for the skins, looks like. He'll be A-okay. Oh, yeah, Jesper, that makes sense. Error, thank you. I keep forgetting how Germanic languages work that are not my own. I started redoing German and Duolingo last night, but it's very, very basic. So it's like, cafe o te, oro te. And I'm also just throwing in random Spanish words because that's what I've been doing for years, even though I don't actually speak Spanish. Bia bitte. Tschüss. Those are the German words I've been learning. Incredible stuff. 401 for TegaMech. 424 for AvGeek. We're over 100 lines in. Esperanto moments. Mi povas simple paroli Esperanton, kaj ĉiuj povas kompreni min. Ĉu ne? AvGeek currently up by a Tetris. It's close. feel like in the past people mainly knew me as an Esperanto speaker. But now people in the classic Tetris community know me as a person with a cat. Which I guess is, you know, a little more prevalent. Lots of people have cats. We're almost to 19, 10 lines away. Make that fewer than 10 lines away for both players after they have cleared some lines. 518 for AvGeek, 475 for TegaMech. About a 50,000 point lead. AvGeek playing very efficiently. I have a German friend that I met through Esperanto. AvGeek going to transition with a 565, TegaMech 524. We are into post, where the real fun begins. Kind of a bonus round. I don't know. It's a whole two-phase 18-19 thing just feels right with DAS. You know what I mean? 620 for AvGeek, 577 for TegaMech, but a little bit of a misdrop for AvGeek means that TegaMech might have an opportunity to score here, though he's not getting the bars, and he's going to have to block as well. He overshifts the bar. I think he might be in some trouble. Gets the bar over. Manages to open up the well. A little bit of a death-defying experience for TegaMech, but he cannot keep it going. He's going to top out at 605, which means AvGeek is good for game number 4. GG's. Completely blanked. It happens. It's just sometimes your brain just stops working when you're playing Tetris, and it sucks. I know the feeling, unfortunately. GG's. So you brought it pretty far, you know. AvGeek will take game number 3 and is guaranteed at worst a draw. Go ahead and iterate your seed. I don't know where the seed went. I meant to pin it. I don't know where it went. I think I did pin it. There it is. We have found it again. Pin this message. All right. Is your cat interested in the roots of 5th degree polynomials? He's mostly interested in getting into duels, actually. Both players are ready. Let's count down for game number 5 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That sounds like a cat T-Storm would be friends with. Yeah, I mean, if T-Storm still lived in Seattle. We'll see if he comes back. I should come over and get bitten by my cat. He loves to antagonize new people. He is very, very pretty, though. We're off. AvGeek having to take a couple early burns. Both players, 1 Tetris on the board. It looks like there's a bit of a drought, so TegaMech not really able to capitalize on those burns. Oh my goodness, TegaMech is actually in trouble. Oh my goodness, oh no, oh no, oh no! No, 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 no! TegaMech got thwarted by that drought. Going to top out at 25,000 points, which means AvGeek is good for game number 5 and the set. GG's. Do we have a winner scene here? We don't, which is good. I don't really like winner scenes, but that's fine. Not a smart move. Yeah, just I feel like sometimes you just don't burn. That was a pretty dirty sit-up, though. Anyway, AvGeek, congratulations. Let me give you your 4th points. And that's going to bring her to 2 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses on the season. 7 points. Great start for her, especially against a high-profile player like TegaMech. TegaMech, I didn't mention this during the sub, but TegaMech is number 7 in the Premier Poll rankings. AvGeek is number 15. So big, big win for her. Great games from her, especially that game number 2. So thanks y'all for playing. There says, has your cat ever tried trisecting an angle? I believe he has proven that it's not possible. I want to see, like, Gal. I think it'd be very cute if Gala did ruler and compass constructions. It would be fantastic. Anyway, let's get ready. I'm going to show you some out-of-date slides. Some angles as possible. But you can't do it with an arbitrary angle, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done any of this. And you prove it using group theory. We love it. All right, Marcus and Suchi. I don't know what people's names are. Suchi was in chat. I think Suchi is just Suchi. Hi, Mirkos. Okay. So wait, so Mirkos is... Vandy keeps saying Merker. Is that like a good approximation of your name? Let me see if we can find the mouse here. Good enough. Okay. Well, here we go. We'll do that then. Game slide. I feel like people need to learn the good news of... I need to fix this scene a bit. If people don't know about setting your text sources so that they are centered and you can change them. Yeah, I remember I had a really fun class, like I had an advanced abstract algebra class where we just, went over, had a whole unit on compass and straight edge constructions, but that was 14 years ago. Anything you construct with a ruler or compass, you construct with a compass alone. Huh. Interesting. Probably doesn't look as cool, though. The only time I did it was in Galwalker. There you go. Hello, Sonic the Screw. Hope you're having a good one. It might have been Galois Theory. Fields. That's... Hello. Good to see ya. So I'm going to take me a little bit of time here to get things set up.